Hello, my name is Klaus and welcome to a new car review. It's not my car. Hold up. Before you go in the comments down below and scream out loud, what have you done? Hold up. Now let's review this. I don't know if you'll be able to hear me because it's quite windy and it's a beautiful place. Absolutely beautiful. This is a 2023 Kia Ceed. This is not the GT line or anything fancy. This is the Ceed, the first Ceed model, so almost base model with extras and so on. If it would be the GT version, this would be red, here would be red and everything else. Now let's start with walk around. This Kia logo, I kind of like it because it has a texture. It has like line texture. I don't know if you guys can see it. Not gonna lie, this blue looks awesome on the car. Now let's start with what we have. Firstly, the key. It unlocks on the sides. Once you unlock, now let's start with this light. This is the fog light, and you can see it's at the end, and here's like an intake. Yeah, here's an intake. It goes down below, intake, and another one, and you have more intake. A front grille that's actually, I don't know how you can call it, angry grille. Is it really angry? All up to you. Those headlights, these headlights are curved, so you can see it has a curvature to it. It's not straight, it's not like flat, completely flat. Same is with this. This is the main, these are the day running lights and it has 4 of them. This one and the turn signal. This does not have folding mirrors, maybe it has. The rims, I think they are the Kia standard ones. I have no idea. This is not my car, I didn't spec this out. This is a rented car. So these rims are 16-inch, yeah, 205, 55, R16. Let's follow the lines. Turn signal here. Let's follow the swooping lines. Tinted windows on the side, and here you have on the roof racks. Here a spot, here a spot, here you have the fin antenna, and here a spot, and then it goes down to a spoiler. This looks nice. Now we have here a plastic piece, so it looks like a curved in, and it blends in very well with the spoiler. And that's the back. This is how the back looks like. Again, the Kia logo, Ceed. This is the SE model, so I'll show you on the inside what it means. This is kind of angry tail lights, brake light right here, as you can see, tinted. Here are some, I don't know if this is reverse lights, parkers. Here is a little fake pretend to be air vent, pretend to be. It doesn't go through. Here too, it's pretending to be something that it isn't. Sensors we have here, here, and again another pretend to be small wiper. We follow the curve again, same rims, the curve. No turn lights here because this is the base model, almost base model. Don't quote me on that. So like this, the car looks pretty amazing. And look at the space inside. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. Reverse camera. And no automatic tailgate because I guess a base model. You have this huge space. You can see I have a tripod which is extended. It's a fully extended tripod. This fits easily. And you have this cover. This is new because it's seen some damage. And this cover is pretty nice, and they have a nice system how to hold it. 120 watts or volts, 12 volts or 180 watts. Standard one, a light, a hook for children's seat, 2 more hooks on the other side. Here for the baggage, normal latch. you have this rubber mat. I'm not taking it out because there's something else, and this system is pretty interesting. It goes down and you'll need to push it up, and now it holds the same, so you have this space. Let's walk to the front. Now let's look under the bonnet. You popped it from the inside, and then Kia logo. Yeah, Kia logo, and you push inside. So from the middle of the N right here, or what this is, go in and push like that. Hold up. And there you go. So this is a 1.5 petrol or gas engine. Let's see. Look, an alternator that's actually shiny. Look at all this, it's all new, shiny. Oh my giddy aunt, I haven't seen such an engine bay for a very long time. Actually, first time in my life. I see an AC compressor there. Look at this, how new and how packed it looks. But actually it's pretty easy. Airbox off, there you go, this is all the airbox. Now you have space for all the engine, because this is the engine mount. Here is the engine mount. Damn, this is easy to work on. Do you have enough to change like a timing belt or anything? Two fingers from the farthest bolt into the rail. So it is doable. Kia didn't overdo it. You know what? I said this engine bay is pretty clean, pretty nice. And it closes nicely and it follows the lines nicely. Oh damn, I like it. Now let's get inside. I'm cold, I'm frosty. And once you open the door, you can see simple design, and this all is a handle. This all is a handle, you can see. All of this is handle, this isn't anything, and you have the controls. Mirror controls, all power windows, and lock the windows. Then you have a cabby hole. Here's the speaker, and here is the pocket, and I think this angled pocket, I think is for a bottle or something. I never actually tried it because it's winter. For a bottle, and it actually is pretty big. I put my gloves, my stuff there. As you can see, from design, it's pretty simple. Speaker here, your controls here, and here a cubby hole, and a light here for the puddles. If there's a puddle on the ground, not underground. Here for your hands to go. We go in a second. Now let's talk about the back. If you have a family, how wide is it? I am 5'11", almost 6. So let's see how comfortable I will be there. And this, obviously you have the handle, window operate, a bottle holder, and that's probably it. So let's get inside. All right, it's not too bad. As you can see right now, I am pretty comfy here, pretty comfy, and I have my seating position there. I'm not too far back, but not too far in front. So as you can see, looking pretty good. I have space here, my legs have space. We don't have anything here, we don't have any handles, but I bet because the model, you have special things for your baby seat. It just pushes down and you can hook the baby seat. And this texture or the design of the seat, cloth seats by the way, cloth ones. And you have a charging port right here. One USB-C. One charging port. And if you look at the front, this is how it looks. A light here, a handle grip. Here you can hook something, and I don't know what's here. I don't know what you do with this. I have no idea. First time I actually seen this. So tell me in the comments down below, what the heck is this? The same is on the other side. And there is another one of those. And here's another one though. Wait, is that for the roof rack? I don't know. So you can see the tint, how from the front window to the side window. The tint looks alright. from the inside. From the outside it looks different, and you have storage for bottles, and here some storage, and the same is on the other side, so it's pretty nice. Now let's step in to the driver's seat where we should be. Now I'm happy that we have these rubber mats with KIA Ceed, and this is now an automatic, so like right here by the pedals is the fuse panel. For the fuses you can adjust the steering, you have your adjustments up and down, and here you pop the bonnet. Now let's start with the top down. We have interior lights, and we have a holder for glasses, or if you want to put something else in there, for something else. We have the sun visors, obviously, with the light built in, so you can choose when you want the light. It's not built into the mirror. Hi. And the same is for the other side. So right here we have the oh shit handles. Shit's about to go down. And here are all the sensors what you need. Now the dash looks somehow like this. Speaker, vent, middle speaker, another speaker, another vent, and the passenger has almost the same thing. Now let's go with the controls. What we have here, obviously a vent, so on. This is the headlight adjustment. This is how bright it is. This is the lane control, so it warns you once you go over the line, the middle line, or the line he picks up. Traction control, and for the tire pressure. If we swoop across and we go to the media. Once the car is on, then I'll show you all of this. This media is multi everything, but as this is a rental car, some things are locked down. Lock button, emergency stop, passenger airbag, all the controls for your climate in winter time, heated seats, heated steering wheel. Right now, right here, we have a space. If you get a GT model, here is a wireless charger, so you put your phone on and it charges. 12-volt USB and USB-B and USB-C charger. Here is a big pocket, big pocket. And yes, this is an automatic. Here you have sport version, and sport version I'll tell you later on a bit. Stop, start, off button, parking, and to switch on the cameras. Handbrake and cup holders, 2 cup holders. Then you have space for your stuff, whatever you want it to be. So it's nice rest for the hand. This is the Kia key. So you can see logo, you can see here lock, unlock, and the boot. Then you press this, the key pops out. As you can see, it's a side key. It goes in like this. Now you can see what's behind, and you have an option right here to look down. So you're looking down at the bumper, so the camera is facing down, not forward but down. So you can change, and then once you turn the steering wheel, it changes where you go. So you can turn, do what you want to do. Once you start driving, this locks automatically, so you need to unlock it, and then it just does everything. Now then, you can switch off and on the auto stop start. You can press this even when you're in park or drive, and it will show you automatically what's going on, but just by pressing this button. We have a vent here, a vent here, and a vent here, and the styling of the vents here, you cannot adjust anything. Here you can adjust everything, the vent where it goes and everything. This is just up and down, it's side to side, up and down. We have the menu here, and you can control it with your steering wheel or with all this. So let's go all menus. You can see, you can see clearly day, time, what you can do here, phone projection manual, everything else. You can press radio, and this is the touchscreen. Media start, seek, track, setup, that's something else, and this is the volume. As we are recording now, you can lock and unlock. There you go. You can change the climate control with this. It blows. The heated seats have 3 settings. For me, as I like to run cold, 2 is enough, and then I need to switch 1 once the seat heats up. The steering wheel heat is awesome. As my hands are cold, I'll tell you when the steering wheel get hot, because right now my hands are cold and I just pressed it. So let's see how long it takes for the steering wheel to warm up. It's getting warm. Yeah, it's getting warm. It's warm. Ah, oh, it's so nice. It's so nice. Okay, let's switch it off. I don't need it. Now then, you can see here on a display. It's on a display. See, you turn it, you turn the knob, and they both are changing at the same time. What else I can tell you? Oh yeah, the glove box. It's pretty spacious. As you can see, we have the map, not the map. We have the book in here, all the warranties, guarantees, and everything else. We have the guarantees here and everything else, and as you can see, there is still plenty of space. If you plug in your USB right here, it will automatically connect to this, so you can fully connect your phone to this infotainment system. Now let's go back to the steering wheel. As you can see, this is how your view will look like. I have here volume up and down. This changing the station. This is obviously for calls and modes. Actually, this is the mode. So once you press mode, it goes back. Now then, this is this side. This is for calling, radio controls, and this is steering assist, cruise control. This is the menu. So once you press the menu, you can see in the middle it changes. And here you can get to the driver's setting and everything else. So with that button, this is what you get. And right now, and this is accepting all the settings, and this is to increase and decrease the cruise controls, and this is to pause the cruise control and start the cruise control again. So you can pause it, you don't have to switch it off like you need to slow down. You can pause the cruise control, and once the car ahead goes ahead of you, you can just press it again and the car will accelerate itself. You don't need to do anything. Pretty smart, let's say pretty smart. And the chimes are something that actually is pretty nice. If you hear this, let's switch off the car. It shows you how much you've done, how much you spent, and everything else. And once you start the car, it scans the system. Icy conditions possible. Drive carefully. It shows you miles, how many miles are left, the degrees, what kind of assistance you have on, and what kind of passengers are on. That passenger isn't there, and how many miles, and that your auto stop start is there, and start smoothly and nice. Okay, let's go automatic headlights on and off, or you can choose yourself. Here you switch your fog lights on, and obviously you have the poke it and it will blink 3 times. Or you can activate normally, so you can poke it or activate normally. This does not have automatic wipers, so obviously you activate with this, you activate your, and the speed with this you activate the front ones, and this is the distance how you choose how far it goes, and on the front display it will show you your settings, so once you drive at nighttime you don't have to think like, oh, what was it set, or what was it done. As I was talking about the sport version, this sport version limits how many gears it has. This has automatic 7 speed, so on the normal settings you have 7 speeds, so it's economical on the road. Once you go on the sport, it locks out the 7 speed and your revs go high, really high. But you can, as you can see, you can put in D, what means for drive, or shift in, so you shift yourself. But I bet you're asking, shifting with what? We have paddles here. Right here and right here is a paddle. So once you drive, it's all really set out and very well done. So you can see here's the styling. Look, it's inwards. It goes in to the horn. So you can see. And here is a shiny piano black plastic. Now let's go for a test drive. Let's listen how things are, how things work. I'll give you this view. So the steering wheel is very light. Sport. We are going 36 kilometers per hour. I parked nearby a flat complex, and let me show you how close I parked and what it shows. As you can see right here, you can see something, and the car warns you right here that if you, it beeps and it warns you. So pretty smart, pretty smart. I forgot to mention everything what I actually wanted to do. This is for the temp, for the coolant, revs, how much fuel you have, and the speed, obviously. Now, what I think about the car right now as it is, and I done 1.5k kilometers, or around 1000 miles in this car. It's comfortable, it's quiet, but it's not quieter than a BMW. BMW has more sound deadening in the car. This car has less sound deadening. That's why it's a little bit louder. You can hear stuff a little more, but that's okay. Steering is extra light, and the acceleration on the economical driving is something you wish that would be a little more peppy, but for a 1.5 engine, plenty. If you want to overtake, put it in sports mode and it will fly. This car is flying. If you want to fly, you can fly. There is no problem for this car. It's really comfortable. The seats are comfortable enough that I can drive for a long distance and it doesn't tire me out. Some cars just make my shoulders go stiff. The headrest itself is pretty nice and it's in a nice spot. It's not like it's off center or you need some extra support like on Mazda. I have here a pillow for extra support in my neck because the headrest doesn't go forward enough or leans enough. So I have to have an extra thing there. What I like about this Kia, the steering wheel is kind of sporty made. It has these bumps out, like many cars actually have it. Many cars have this bump out, but this steering wheel, the design that the Kia logo is here, and this is roundish, and this is separate. This is separate. It kind of makes it feels kind of nice, even though it's a bit plasticky. And the biggest bonus of this car, the hugest bonus ever, these cup holders. You see, these look like a standard cup holders. Here are only some ears for it. And this handbrake is very stiff because nobody uses it. This is automatic. This takes a big cup. This is a big coffee cup. Perfect. On the Toyotas which I had, you know, the Toyota previously done, the Toyota I done previously, the Avensis 2014, it could not take these kind of cups. There wasn't a spot where to put them because it wasn't wide enough. This Kia has it perfectly. They nailed it. Look at that. I love it. I love it that the car company thinks about the people that actually drive. It feels like they drove this car themselves. After they design, like, okay, how's the seating position, how's the steering wheel, blah blah blah. This feels planned out. This feels nice. This feels well done, and the design isn't like something that will distract you. This here isn't anything that will actually distract your attention from anything. What you might say, oh, it lacks a flare, like the Avensis had the stitching here. This is the base model, remember, almost base model. If you get the GT S line, you have stitching here, you have here stuff, you have loads more stuff, because you can see right here, empty space, empty space. Here the charging port is missing. Here are empty spots. But like that, I give this a thumbs up. It's pretty awesome. And for me, I'm a driver. I like to drive. I don't usually like this kind of, I don't like automatics. Let's say that way. I despise automatics. I don't have one foot where to put and one arm. They're just idle. I like manuals. I fully love manuals. But this is a nice, pleasurable thing to be in because it drives comfortably. The economics, oh my god, it's economical. What shows you right here, it shows me 533 kilometers. With a full tank, you have 780 kilometers in the tank, but you can drive 830 to 850, depends how you drive. But on the normal ways, you drive normally 830 kilometers. I checked it. I checked myself personally. I went from full to almost empty. It showed me here 780 or something, and I went 835 ish, and I wasn't going like under the speed limit or anything else. I was going on the speed limit. If I had to overtake a car, I did overtake a car. So driving normally, it was freaking awesome. I like it. So for this Kia Ceed SE 2023, I give it a thumbs up. It's a comfortable car for your family to throw in all the family, the gear in the back, and just go somewhere. You have even roof rack. If you want, add the roof rack, add the storage, go skiing or anywhere. It's not four-wheel drive, and it's a 1.6, at least this engine. But still, I don't see that many problems with this. Of course, there could be extras, but it's a Kia Ceed. You buy this car to go from A to B and be comfortable, and this car does it. This car is comfortable, it's economical, it gives you extras which you actually need, and in winter time you need these. So I'll give this car a thumbs up. As Toyota Avensis, I gave it a thumbs up and said like, it's okay. This car is good for what it is, and it's not that expensive. The GT S line starts from 32,000, and that's in UK. So tell me in the comments down below, what do you think? Do you like this car? Do you have any thoughts about this car? leave it all in the comments below, and let's figure out. Maybe there's something that I missed, or maybe that something isn't there. Oh yeah, it has all 4 wheel disc brakes, so you know. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next one. Bye bye.